So I've opened up the Clips app, and the first thing we're going to do is create a new project. If you have nothing down here in your timeline, you don't need to do this step. But if you see some clips down here, we want to select in the upper left-hand corner there and then create new. This will give us a blank canvas. It's good practice to do this every time you have a new project. Don't just delete what's down here and start over. You want to keep those saved. The next thing we're going to do is change our aspect ratio to match ChatterPix. So I'm going to select this box up here, and I'm going to select then square. That's because ChatterPix is actually a square. To import your video, you'll go down here to the photo button and then scroll to find where you may have multiple different ChatterPix. Most likely, this first one is going to be the one where you introduce the character. That's the one you want to choose first. But no worries, I'll show you how to move them around in a minute. So I'm just going to select that. Now that that one is in, I'm going to select the record. The record button's right here, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my finger on the record and then swipe to the left a little bit, and you're going to see why in a moment. When I swipe, it's automatically going to be doing that. I don't have to hold it. If you don't swipe, it is going to require you to hold down that button for the entire time it is recording. I'm just going to let it go. Do not touch your iPad at this time. When it gets to that 19 seconds, it's going to automatically drop down into my timeline. We're ready to do the next clip. So I'm going to repeat that process. Now you can see I have two clips down here. 1, 2 in my timeline. What I want to do is I want to make sure, because as you're recording these, it's going to pick up some background noise. I want to make sure that it's only the ChatterPix audio. So what I do is I select one by tapping there. I select mute, and I want to mute the recorded audio. Keep the original, but mute the recorded. And I'm going to do that for both of these. That will ensure that only the ChatterPix audio, the things I've recorded to make the mouth move, will be there. The next thing, let's say I have a video that's out of order. All I need to do is place my finger on there, and you're going to see it pop up a little bit, and now I can move it around and rearrange it to the correct order. So that's a really easy way if you find that maybe your videos are out of order. Now, let's say I have all 5 of mine in, and I'm ready to put in some posters. Some posters are really cool things for intro and in between slides. Again, I'm going to select and act like I'm putting in a photo or video, but this time I'm going to select posters. You're going to see here there's tons of different posters for you to use. You can choose one that fits what you are doing, and you just tap the text and start typing. Now to record your intro, all you'll do again is swipe to the left on the record button and let it play out, because you'll see there's an animation going. When you're happy with the time, press stop. It's going to automatically drop in your timeline. Simply click, drag, and move it to the beginning if it is your title slide. Then you can add some music. To add music, you select the music note in the upper right, select soundtracks, and then choose one that you like. I'm just going to choose Blue Mountains. If you see that they're grayed out, all you have to do is tap on it one time. It's going to download, and then you can select it for your song. After you have your song, you'll notice that there's a check mark next. Hit back, hit done. It is now in the background. You are all ready to export by selecting Apple Share, Save Video. It's going to save that video, and just like that, you now have your completed ChatterClips project to your photo library.